Hello my friends, I hope everyone is well today. Today is Tuesday, and I wasn't going to actually film today because I had a lot of work in the studio and in the office, but I got involved in this project. I realized that I needed some more sci-fi buildings that would allow me to construct some kind of outpost. That's something that I'm missing in my collection. You know, I have plenty of platforms. I have modular walls for the interior of buildings. But I didn't have a lot of these sort of separate structures that could symbolize, you know, just like an outpost, a mining outpost or anything. So today, I actually got down, took a bunch of plastic juice bottles apart, and that's what all these are. Plastic juice bottles, straws, some of my clothespins, a bunch of other materials, little caps, some dowels, the guts of spray bottles. You can see that there. All right. And I have to finish painting that piece. And then I put everything together and I made, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 building pieces on the fly. And this is really what I call terrain on the fly, you know, because I would like to film a game tomorrow. I would like to film Bug Hunt tomorrow, and I thought that this would be just perfect little thing. Now I need a couple more ladders here and there. Okay, and these are all modular ladders. And I have my older platforms there. I still got to paint that piece. There's my truck right there. And then, aside from the buildings, I always like to do a little bit of plant life. So even if it's a desert, there can still be desert plants. So I did 1, 2, and there's my little cactus. 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces of plants. So 6 buildings and 5 bases of plants. And I still have to work a little bit on the plants, but I did all of that today. Again, terrain on the fly. These things here are the stalks of plants that I take apart, right, for all my terrain. And when I looked at it, I said, you know what, that looks like a cacti. And so I decided to make it into a cactus. And, you know, this plant's a little bit bright, but these are alien planets. So that's it, basically. You know, now I have another board, and with all this terrain, I can mix and match with my current terrain pieces, with all my platforms and stuff, and come up with different boards, so I'm not playing with the same boards all the time. So I'll call your attention to these desert rocks, and these have been in my collection for quite some time now. All right, they have been around for a while. And what I did for this in the past is I make my skeleton for the rock work out of that foam, that white foam that nobody likes to use. Well, I use it, and I usually impale it with like toothpicks so it'll stay together, and glue. And then I take toilet paper, a little bit of paint, and glue, water and glue. And the water is very, 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 as hot as I can get it. Not exactly boiling, but hot. And I mix all that together, and I make a paper mache like with that. And then carefully coat all of that with that, you know, really with that coating of toilet paper, glue, and water. And then just let it dry completely. It forms a really hard covering over the rock work. And then I take my hot glue, and I just textured it. Once everything was dry, textured it with the hot glue, and then added some sand here and there, right? And that's how I made that rock work. And then once everything is completely dry, I paint it, dry brush it, and that's it, right? And then this rock piece was done exactly the same way with that paper mache type thing. So it's very durable. Here's another one, another paper mache one. You know, it's very durable and they look really good once they're done. But it is very, very messy. It's very messy, you know, because you have the water and the toilet paper and the glue. So it is very messy. I also make rocks out of this nice, um, and these are sheets of cork, and you can get them in like Walmart and craft places. And so those rocks I made with those sheets, just break it up and then just stack them together. And then at the end, once I've painted everything, at the end I add some texture paint to help with the texturing of the cork. So that's how I made my rocks, and those are very, very old terrain pieces. The rest of them are new, done today. So that's it. So this is more of a desert kind of outpost, an abandoned outpost. All right, and it's going to be perfect for bug hunt. So hopefully tomorrow I will film a game, guys. Today was more, you know, getting this done and getting a few other things done. So I hope you like it. I still have to do some work on these pieces, but I'm going to leave them as is for now for the game tomorrow. You know, and I can always go back to these pieces and work on them a little bit more. Now, in the future, I'm also going to be doing some alien resin, like an alien hive terrain. I've been really thinking about that a lot with Bug Hunt. So I want to do, very similar to Aliens, the movie, have some like resin, alien resin, you know, and make like an entire hive where we can actually fight inside the hive to exterminate the bugs, you know, maybe kill the queen or something like that. So I'm going to be doing that and also working on my cavern terrain. And then hopefully we can bring you guys a couple of games for the weekend. We're thinking Horizon Wars and maybe something else. So I'm just going to give you guys a view of the board. And that's it. It wasn't a bad little project. You know, I love making this stuff. So, and then in the future, we're going to talk a little bit more about 15 millimeter wargame terrain, and we're going to do some stuff for Horizon Wars. I want to make some buildings like these so that our cities are not so, you know, so that they're a little more alien. So when we play Horizon Wars, we have like nice looking alien terrain and stuff. So that'll be in a future video, guys. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for joining me. And again, this was a very quick video to kind of show you guys what I was doing today. It's one of my daily updates. And hopefully tomorrow we can do some bug hunt and work on caverns after that. So, folks, have a good one. We'll talk very soon. And thank you for supporting the channel.